Well, we found a little traffic at the border, which I hate. I don't know how long the lineup is. It's annoying. Let's go through the 3-year-olds. Arrowhead Hanover was flat on Saturday. You could see he just wasn't himself. And this was much like 3 Point Blue Chip, much like a number of our horses this week. Just a little bit of sickness we're dealing with. He scoped fine after the race, but I guarantee you when he draws blood, I don't care about a lot of things. I don't want to see a high GGT count on this horse. That could curtail him for the next 2 weeks, and I don't want to see that. So we'll draw blood on Arrowhead Hanover on Monday. Aunt Lily is in tonight, later on, another 2 hours, and she'll be racing. They got like 8.6 million races tonight at Northfield, and it rained all day. Ugh, be so gross. So Aunt Lily, good luck to all my partners tonight. Blue Ventura came back in today. Just want to give him a week or two off. Just leave the horse alone. Let him relax. He's raced well for us all winter, all spring. Could have actually done with maybe even another week, but happy to have him back. Captain Incredible is going to Dr. Brown's on Monday. We'll have a good training mile into him. What did Amy just say? We'll have a good training mile into him on Wednesday, I guess, and then down to Kentucky to race on Sunday. I think that's the plan. Chicago Hall has been racing good, even kind of tough on Monday. I wasn't really pleased with the Monday race. That's a tough bunch. Looked like they were filling the class for a couple of gold horses, but they did fit the class, so whatever. Yeah, thank you, Amy. Queenston Lewison stopped on the bridge. Yeah, I'm on the bridge. Foxy Seaside, I'm not looking forward to driving her tomorrow in my state. My arm's a little sore, but my back is stiff as a bugger, and she is tough to drive. So we'll see how Foxy does tomorrow. I'll be there. As of right now, I'm driving Foxy tomorrow. Freedom Hill, we took the flip-flop, or we gave her a week off in the field. We put the flip-flops back on her. We will be putting the flip-flops back on her when she comes in. Gaslight Hall is in tomorrow night also. I'm interested to see how he races. Trained good this week. I like the horse. I think he'll be just fine. Gorgeous Package raced fantastic this week. Really pleased with her. She's just such a likable filly and raced great again this week. Grand Slam Deal race next week in Kentucky. That will decide whether she'll be staying in Kentucky or moving back to Pennsylvania. Gymboree, a high white count the other day. I would have actually, had we get the blood work back in time, I would have probably taken her out of the box and not raced her on Wednesday. A white count of 11. Yes, she's been treated, but now you're coming into a race 7 days later off a weight count of 11. Not my favorite thing. We'll see how she races this week. Manhattan Money also eligible on Wednesday. He'll get a week off. He rarely gets a week off, so I don't think that's the end of the world. Nassau is, I don't see that horse in to go on Wednesday. Oh, he'll be in Thursday at the Meadows is when his class goes. Resolve Indeed is in to go Wednesday. I can't drive her. I think Kurt Sugg is going to drive her. I am in Kentucky on Wednesday. I jumped over a couple of horses here. Jumped over Melisandre, who will be back in to go this week coming at the Meadows. And I also jumped over Memento Mori. Has to get, he scored a run, Ollie.
Yeah, I know the Tigers.
Who scored it? On who? Memento Mori was flat the other day. As I said, watch my video. I talk very clearly in the opening. I think I talk about Memento Mori. When you have low iron, low reds, low platelets, and a high bilirubin, he bled somewhere. Wasn't under scope, so probably ulcers bothering this horse. We need to get those under control immediately. Nassau, as I said, will be in next week. Resolve Indeed is in Wednesday. Woodmere Betcha.
Jays won.
I know they won. Who scored the run on what pitcher? Woodmere Betcha is in to go at Summerside on Sunday, I think. Whoa, Inverness on Sunday. 1 second. Inverness on Sunday. Gritchick to the Royals. Randall Gritchick. I didn't even know he's still playing. He went to the Kansas City Royals. Just popped up. Anyway, that is your 3-year-olds. I'll be back in a minute. If the light persists, which it looks like it will, I should be able to get through an entire list of 2-year-olds. This is an important list. Obviously, my feelings on who is where, how good they are, what they're not doing, what they're doing right. It's a very, very important list for you on, Saturday evening, which you'll be watching on Sunday. Take care.